between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand out excellent field position.
Bro, I can't see, man. This shit is stupid, man. I keep changing it. I don't know what's going on with the game, bro. I keep changing the time, but it keep going to 1 o'clock.
I've been dealing, billing, checks, to make my way up. I'm Mike, stepping, rapping, flow, we weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my flex, go to the high up. These they come from the cars, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the stuff from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta show you.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first. Action of this game. offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Easy, Ralph. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Finds his running back. This is Bashul to and a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down, gear to 2. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hey, I'm going. Hey, go. Hey, change attack.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. As defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey. Drop those switch. Gun. It's a hut.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Along the sideline past midfield. Along the sideline inside the 25. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Little tacks on the extra points.
I don't know what the hell going on with this shit. Man, on internet problem all fucking year.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll
Huh?
find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best
What?
football
Oh,
played inside of Lincoln Financial Field.
nigga
Coming
can't
up,
get to the outside.
highly anticipated contest
They were
between the
lagging so much. Like, what the
Jacksonville
hell?
Jaguars and the
Bitch, start
Philadelphia
running.
Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from
Damn.
Philadelphia. LaQuint Allen to return this.
Well, my computer don't do, like, I'm still trying to figure out why your AI does everything else for you and it doesn't for me. Nigga just stay on blocks. Never seen no shit like this, bro.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Turn!
Lawrence starting with a throw. Taking a shot on the first play. And they don't connect, looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Red on red.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 33-yard
On the give, it's Tootin. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. A gain of 22 yards.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Handoff to Tootin. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. Has room down the left sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Alert! Alert! Hey, live! Silver!
Tootin headed left. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
40. That's good for the Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Sink right! Silver!
Now it's Lawrence. Check down goes to Tootin. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars break the tie here.
Nigga, I'm in a zone. And how the
So Brock, this
I'm in a
offense
zone.
starting
Where's
to
the
find its
people
rhythm
at, bro?
a bit as they finish things
Where's
with
the
a
people
touchdown
at?
there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said
Shit
is
weird,
finish,
bro.
because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
I swear that shit weird.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle.
These niggas moving super speed and shit. What the fuck? That linebackers and shit.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
63. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy. 63 back. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars take over after returning it inside the red zone.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
At the 21-yard line.
13, Luke. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. The field goal team is out, and if you can make this and push this to a 2-possession ball game, Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is a design run. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. He goes to the hurry up here.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Alpha. There. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And he just gets rid of it. You had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Delta, set. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10.
It's Hurts once again. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles.
And first and 10, it's Hurts. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Eagles first down. First down and goal to go.
Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles face a 4-point deficit. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Now it's Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
A run here with Tootin. A small 4-yard chunk there. And on his side, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On is Little for the extra point. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On is Little for the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the
Trying for it on the ground. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
Jaguars 23, Eagles 14. Cam Little the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Caleb Ramsell. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
11, Agate.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Tootin goes the wrong way, and he's going to lose several here. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Right, let's go.
They'll try with Tootin. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Hey, Lion. Darn, go, let's go. Go. 13, Luke.
They're going to try to throw for it. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just
So yeah, okay. Back on that cheating shit. So he's just throwing through defenders on. Nigga throwing in coverage, bro. I hate that shit. What the fuck are you doing? Back the shit down.
Right down the middle. It's
fucking 4th down.
And the Jaguars take a 16-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch, touch. Hey, easy, 63, 63, back. No touch.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Good, set. On anyone, 63, 63, 6. No touch.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
We're at 23, 30 left. Son.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, kill. Hey, go.
First and goal.
Son, here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get...
All right, I'm taking it half. I'm taking my possession. This shit crazy, bro.
And that is his
This shit
third
crazy.
touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very
Nigga
good
don't
game
get
for him.
pressure.
And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars stretch the lead to 23.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a
What
touchback.
going on?
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
No.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Hey, come on. Come on, bro.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and
Hurts setting up to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he will not get the 1st, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. daylight through the 40. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And they pick him off again. That is Caleb Ransom. He's off to the races. The 40. Into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Man down the field, and Myers has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Working quickly here.
And the Jaguars first down.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled it knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Roll.
Inside give here for Tootin. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Tackled on that play by an All-Pro last year, Jalen Carter.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Here's Tootin. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Smash. Hey, let's go.
On it here with Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Take right open. Go.
Lawrence throwing here. The check down goes to Tootin. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
13, Lou. Hey. Son, this is hush. 11. Silver.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Tomato.
Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
The Jaguars field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Good. 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hey, easy. 63, bad. Hey, 73, hey.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Chase down to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 15-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, easy. 63, bad.
Hurts now on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up.
Blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. They go play action with Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, center. Touch. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Go. Hot. 30 left. Hey, kill shit. Sink right. 11.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 25 yards. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pushing his way through. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
11, 30 left.
Lawrence will throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man. This is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be up to the races.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
13, 11. Go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Soko, come on. Go.
Now Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end. Got it. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And a short gain here down to the 22. Now second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Thirds. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick-6, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Fred on red. Hey, I'm gun. Take right. Hey, Soko, some height.
Now Lawrence. So left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Bashir Tootin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
Go, let's go.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Take right open.
Lawrence going to throw again. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Point after here coming up. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Eagles 14. Jaguars 7.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it'll make it a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. And Goddard going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll get this up across the 30-yard line. Complete, it's Dotson. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Hey, let's go.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, from 8 yards out. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, Oh, this is blocked. And the Jags get it. And now off to the races down the right side.
That shit's so fucking lame, bro. That shit's so.
Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost
like
automatic,
YouTube
but
shit.
this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Hey, Lion. This one's up. Take right open.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Second and 10.
11. Hey, go. Hey. Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Gun.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hey, center. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard
So
line.
after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
11, Agate. Lisa, 24. Hey, go, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
Rip, 23. Take right. Hey, Ginger.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Hey, Lion. Son, this one's a hunt. Here we go, son.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Open man, that's Monk, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the red. Hey, Soko, it's a hunt. Here goes a hunt.
Now a handoff working right. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10.
Andrew Bakuba on the tackle.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
4 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Lawrence. Open man right side, Myers. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Red on the red. Here we go.
Lawrence on the sneak. No signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Lawrence on the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Turton will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
30 left. Hey, kill. Silver.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they match watched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. That's for the opposing offense. You wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
That's caught. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And they turned the pick six into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for Philly. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Hurts going to move him around. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Oh, and that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Hurts.
6 at the 30-yard line.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this out to about the 40. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
And 6.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Gun. On the red. 13, Luke. Go, let's go.
Lawrence will throw. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick-6.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading. It's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a first down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Sink right.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashir Tootin, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jags are back within a score.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure.
So the safety is like saying, I don't know how your AI set up or whatever, but I'm still curious on how you're able to do this.
Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for two here.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Bro, just throwing in the coverage, man. Niggas just throwing in the bro. That shit's not even open.
I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point
So you can't bet.
And they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Ball at the 26, second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7. At the 26-yard line.
That's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there for Philly. 63 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the Jags are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is out up around the 15-yard line. 111 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
30 left. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jake
Elliott now to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. That's good for 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11. Sink right. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Go. 11. Sit him
Now Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be third and a mile.
13 loop. Go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
11. Here we go.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Jags come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And let's go. This is 73. Kyle Yeti.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And he's brought down.
13 yards on the play.
Throwing is Hurts. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Take right open.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Finds two out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
13 Lou. 11 Ag X. Go. 11.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Go.
To throw again on second down, Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Duaita Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. And he will get into zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Eagles 49.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. In this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Luke! Hey, run! Think right open. Hey, Ginger, touch! 30 left. Think right. Here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Intercepted by the Eagles. It's a turnover on downs.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
63.
29-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get it. Ready.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This is 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Touchdown, Eagles!
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get 1 more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Elliott good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone. A touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This short throw caught by Goddard. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play. He's got Brown on the out route complete. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 56 yards. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them to already clicking 1 drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their 35-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin.
And some room to work. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 50
first and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Great job.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
11.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 36. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Eagles first down.
Now they'll change things up.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, Silvers.
Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, kill. Check, Panther. Hot.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The Jags with a football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go. Lisa 24.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
11, Agate.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd. Down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 13, Lou.
But to throw again is Lawrence. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
It's a gain of 18.
Here we go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Lawrence will throw.
At the 8-yard line.
Touchdown! Britton Strange. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14, Eagles 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have regained the lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, go.
Lawrence. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Hey, run! Hey, Ginger.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get this into the end end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys have now moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Eagles 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
Now Hurts looking to change the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Here's Thomas on the return. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Red on red. Son, this one is a hunt.
Now Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bombing him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Sink right.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Lawrence's pass.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. intercepted. There's that man, Travis Hunter. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Will we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A 66-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Here's Lawrence to throw. This ball caught by Strange. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Bro, you get some of the fluke you get right in front of the ball, bro. That's a fucking sack, too.
Because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Right back to him on first down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
Well, the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal, and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Looking to throw. Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Hey, Lion.
From the gun on 3rd down. Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Right on the coverage, we just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That is Josh Hines-Allen getting in there to bring him down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Throwing is Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. But they need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles. Jahan Dotson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now Lawrence to throw. Drops it underneath for Tootin. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, 11. Hey, 10. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
14 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
To throw again is Lawrence. That's complete. He's got Tootin. A gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Eagles' 26-yard.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out the back end and work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2nd down, goal to go. Here's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 2. Hurts. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll be out right at the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jags are going to have it here just past the 25. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to
figure. With under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he returns this to the 22. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Ag, St. Frank.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hey, kill.
Hands it off out of the gun. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
We have 23. Here we go.
Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
And this throw incomplete. With a defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on